All right, well, look, as you can see, this is what my closet had. Some shoe storage right here. I've taken it out. The weapons were just leaning up against the wall. The rounds were just placed in the closet, and now I got my shoes on another wall and removed this furniture that was obviously mounted here. You can see if it's mounted here. It was mounted here. So now what I'm going to do is place that new safe right here in this area. Okay, and so that we can make sure we use it and make sure the weapons are safe. All right, let's see here. The reason why we are doing the next phase of this is because if you pull it, as you can see here, it'll just start tilting over. So what we're about to do now is drill some holes using a drill here, on the inside of the door and inside of this safe. The reason why we're doing that is to mount it onto the floor as well as on the wall to limit the risk of it just tilting over. See how I'm just pulling it, and that's just with just one hand and my weak hand, it's just going to tilt over. So our goal is to make sure it's really safe, so we have to mount it, and the instructions call for that already as well. So we're going to do that. Here we have 4 of these, actually 6 of these, excuse me, and we're going to use these 6 things, these 6 screws and the mounting system to mount 2 of them into the wall to hold it back to the wall, and then also mount 4 of them in the floor here. And so we're about to do that right now. So just want to let you know what we need. So in order to do this, you definitely need a drill. It comes with the tools needed. So once you screw these in here, see, in the washer, and it'll go inside of this right here. Okay, so it goes inside. This will go in as the to connect. So if you don't have what's that, you're not going into a stud, you can use this to help mount it and lock it into place in the wall, and it screws right on inside here. So just wanted you to see what's going on how to mount this. Again, I'm not an expert at it. I'm doing it, and that's the whole point, for us to experience this together so that you can learn and see what you want to do and what you don't want to do, okay? So just want to let you know that. So we definitely want to make sure we do those things, okay? And let's get to it. So just wanted you to see the screw in the back, the holes in the back there, as well as down here in the bottom. Now, once we screw these in, we'll put the carpet that comes along with it right down here in the bottom as well. But as you can see, it's already ready to tilt over just from the weight of the door. So that's why we definitely have to do this. So we'll let you see it once I finish mounting it, then come back on, all right? So as you can see now, we drilled the holes in right there. They're all in there. And yes, I got to vacuum it out, but this is all a part of the process. Just want to let you see what's going on, what you would need to do in order to make sure you've done everything properly for your safe. All right, now that it's cleaned out, we're going to go ahead and mount it, okay, to the wall here using these items, screws that I've already shared with you. So just wanted you to take a look. Now, again, here, what you have is the back. You can go and put the batteries here, and then there's a backup system for it, which I'll show you as well. So when these batteries get low, you have a backup as well, and you still have the key to use here too. So you have multiple ways to get in just in case. And here are the adjustable pieces here. You can adjust it one way or the other. You can see how high it can go down in here. See these little slits here? I'm trying to do this with a hand here, so you can see right there. And if you want it lower, just feel free to push them down lower, however you want to do it, right? So you can adjust it that way. And then of course the shelves will be able to be adjusted here, okay? And there's the lock box, and I just wanted to let you see it. So all right, now it's time to finish mounting. I'll let you see it in a few seconds. All right, to firmly secure this thing in here, I use this ratchet set here. Again, it's chargeable here, just to secure it nice and clean into the floor and into the wall. So that was really, really beneficial. So it saves on muscle strength. I'm telling you, having the right tools saves time and energy. Now, as you can see, I need another, I need a longer screw to go into here, because unlike the one up top, I have the baseboard down here. So I need a longer screw to go in and catch the pieces on the inside of there. So that's one thing I will be going to get from the hardware store, you know, match it up a little bit. Exactly, but just a little longer, so that it can cover that, cover that clearance. So I just want to let you know on installing it now. So that's really, really, really key. So again, the tools I use a drill to drill the holes, and other things that came with as far as the screws and the catching mechanisms, things of that nature, because this is going into drywall and this is going into the floor here. So it really did a good job. And also use this tool here so it can save me on using a lot of time and energy to screw them down tightly into it. So just want to do that. Again, this is for us to secure it from falling forward. I gave you, if you see earlier in the video, you'll see how that occurred. So just want to let you know that. Now the next phase is actually putting the guns in here and making that adjustment. So, and then of course programming everything. So I'll show you that as well in a few moments. All right, well, just want to make sure we put the batteries. These take 4 AA batteries right here, and you just put it in accordingly. You see the negative and then positive, then it's the opposite going that way. The second thing you have to do once you put the cap back on is there's a reset button. The reset button is this red button on the inside here. And you want to hold it, press it, let it go, and then guess what? Now you heard that I can proceed now. You see the proceed button, and I'm going to go ahead and press my code in and set it. So I'm gonna do that right quick, but I'm not gonna let you see it, all right? But once you press your code in, you press the code, then you press A, then you should hear beep saying it's ready, okay? So I'm gonna pause it.